Well, guess it's time for another episode of One Off, and this time we're doing Old World Blues. I don't know what that is, but it's going away now. So this is the sci-fi wacky DLC, and you notice that looks a bit weird. I'm not gonna bother going over the story because this motherfucker starts with like 26 minutes of dialogue. I was able to skip most of it because I chose the meme options that are basically like, shut the fuck up and tell me what to do. But yeah, this is one of the best DLCs, I guess. I like On It Starts better. Honestly, they're not really that long. This one probably isn't that long either. But I'm doing it. Yeah, bullshit. What I really like this is like the twist at the end where Dr. Mobius is really the good guy. And he sounds like the fucking mayor from the Powerpuff Girls. And he's just some pathetic old man that doesn't really know what he's doing when it comes to being a supervillain. Yeah, I don't really know what this room is. And I'm tired of being in here. Huh. This stuff's really interesting, except it's not fun to read, so I'm not gonna read it. I think this might be where the stealth suit, where you first meet her. She's very interesting, to say the least. Yeah. I somehow have 31 minutes. I don't know why, but I do. I should have like 40, but I'm not gonna bother doing another video of this, so. Yeah. So here we are in the tunnels. The voice acting is actually really good. Characters are fine, writing's pretty good, blah blah blah. Buy the DLC, it's worth it. I mean, there's shit to explore. You can even explore the Sierra Madre to an extent. I mean, it's the villa. I don't know why you'd want to stay there for too long, but yeah, I ain't gonna bother. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I got a bad headache, and yeah. I just killed 2 of those Night Stalkers and I'm crippled. My head's also shaved. This kind of reminds me of the part where you see the Enclave show up on Fallout 3, just before your dad's, like, blows himself up or some weird shit with radiation. Okay, we're just gonna cheat real quick and see where the fuck I'm supposed to go. that thing came from, and it's honestly pissing me off. What the fuck? That's bullshit. Actually, it's not. I wasn't paying attention, but man, these dogs piss me off. They have no reason to be doing this shit. No, there ain't nothing in there, actually. It's a waste of time. That's weird. Now, might be everything in here. Oh, I don't like this part, actually.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Who can I hide you from today?
There, now I actually have hair.
Stimpack reserves adequate.
Yeah, it's because I have 200 of them. Yeah, I don't like doing this, but you got to, so.
Running low on medics.
I don't know if anyone's ever played Portal, but when it says test chamber, it reminds me of Portal.
Data collection array online. Please use the terminal below to begin user synchronization.
I might do an entire Let's Play on Portal. Like on the original game. Okay, fuck that. Yeah, she's kind of just some bitchy suit you gotta wear. Look how much fun this is. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's see what we gotta do. So we go through here. Man, I don't want to have to upload another 30-minute video and still want to do a virtual nightmare on this one later. I'd just be annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna jump down here.
This is the basic stealth test. The robots will be looking for us, but we won't let them find us.
You know, the best way to do a stealth mission in Fallout is to just go down here and do this. Now we just gotta make sure this is actually where we're supposed to be. Turns out we're fucking wrong. No matter how futuristic this gets, you still have those shitty ass locks. So I'm guessing it's over here. Nope, it's down here.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.1. Loop damping sensors online.
Ow.
Need robot bugs. Need robot bugs. Time to fight.
You won't escape me!
Oh boy. Yeah, this might not be the most interesting one, but it's Old World Blues. And I wasn't gonna do the 26-minute long fucking sequence of listening to robots talk to each other. Why not? There we go. Ow.
Was that all?
I think we can get up to level 50, to be honest.
Eureka!
50.
Go, my minion! Scorp!
See, in one day, I can do a lot of DLCs, because I might be able to beat this in a day. I might get sick of it and just stop. So having to heal crippled limbs is kind of fucking bullshit. I need to get the adamantium skeleton, actually. I don't know why this character was made so weak, though. That's just bullshit. But I wasn't playing through the entire game for the 1100th time, because the DLC I honestly haven't played over and over again.
You think that hollow stealth suit?
Though to be honest, this is bullshit. These things would be more fun to fight if this gun wasn't so shit.
X8 and X13 and X2 are your destination, non-lobotomite. Can you hear us? You must hurry.
Yeah, I don't know what triggers that, but that's fucking annoying. And apparently not Night Stalkers were born here. Now I gotta make sure this suit isn't fucked up. And using a Pip-Boy that's all green like that isn't fun. It's bullshit and I don't understand why. Savior the Damned. From what I understand, this is how you defeat that glitch. Because it is a bug, I don't know how the fuck it's possible or why. It's fixed. And we could do high school horror. Which is probably my least favorite quest because it's fucking annoying, but... The fact that that thing could not die quick enough is bullshit. But tell me Dr. Mobius doesn't sound like the professor or mayor from fucking... Yeah, the mayor from Powerpuff Girls, like the original. I don't know about that new stupid shit they make now, but... I mean, that show used to be good because it was a good show.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously girly themed and shit, but like, it was a good show, like, decently written.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Like, compare that shit with like Teen Titans Go. That shit. I never even liked the original Teen Titans because I don't like any of the fucking heroes. Like, I like Starfire because I liked her voice. That was about it. I liked her seductive little voice. I didn't really care for the other characters. Like, Beast Boy was always gross and obnoxious. Robin was always just boring and... Like, as a character, I guess he's alright, but to me he's just always been boring. Like, he's just a fucking sidekick, boring little hero guy. Like, at least Batman is, like, cool. Robin is just boring. Like, no one... Like, I don't fucking like Robin. I don't like any version of Robin. Like, Batgirl's a better sidekick, because at least she's hot. And you don't have to put up with her for too long, because she gets shot in the fucking spine. That's really fucked up to say, though. Like, huh, she gets shot in the spine, but she does. In The Killing Joke.
Fighting over.
And back to the subject, I never liked, Cyborg was just boring too. I mean, it's just a robot. Like, he ain't cool like Iron Man, he's just a fucking cyborg. Look at that, that's fucking weird.
Ready, steady, fighting.
And Raven was just this creepy looking goth bitch. Like, they really, like, people said the Avengers were a bunch of freaks. They really weren't. I mean, they were all, like, good looking supermodels that were badass. Like, Hulk was the closest you had to a real freak. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. in that universe was a playboy with a badass suit. Black Widow is just some hot bitch with a fucking, like, guns and shit. In a black suit. Hawkeye is just a normal dude with a bow and arrow. Thor is just this fucking meathead with a hammer. That apparently is supposed to be attractive in his own universe because characters say that. So, in Captain America, well, that goes without saying. So, how the fuck are they freaks? Like, I never understood that. What the fuck? I like how detention in school is supposed to be like a real punishment, but when I was in school, detention was a fuck. What the fuck? I just played games on the computer while I was on edibles. That was my version of detention. Like, that's a true ass story. I went to detention on fucking edibles and just played games and listened to music the entire fucking time on, like, the personal school computers that everyone had. Just imagine that. One time I went to detention, she did not allow that. So I just wrote some real fucked up story about a guy trying to break into a nightclub so he could shoot it up. Because they wouldn't let him inside. Actually, no, I don't even think it was about that. I think it was about just some guy trying to get into a nightclub so he kills a homeless person for their ID. I would say I gave that to the teacher to be funny, but honestly just threw it away after trying to show one of my friends, but they knew me well enough by that point that they didn't want to read the dumb, like, whatever abomination I was writing and laughing about the entire time. I mean, they're already laughing at me because they knew I was going to cause problems for the teacher, but not that I should have been doing that shit, but I liked to be arrogant back then, so that's just a good history lesson, though. So, during my short time on Earth, I went to detention on fucking edibles. And the teacher would ask me over and over very politely to turn my music down.
I don't want you to die.
Just imagine that. Please turn your music down. Any other teacher worth their salt would have been like, alright, motherfucker. Why not kill them instantly instead of making it a pain in the ass? Because this honestly sucks. Like, I don't know what's going on besides I have to find these computers and fight way too many enemies. Like, this is just boring at this point. Like, I don't like this gun or fighting animals with this gun.
I bet no one has
You're the most noticeable armor because you fucking won't shut up. I'm just making all sorts of achievements now, aren't I?
This one looks pretty tough.
And high school was fun, but not really. Like for as much cool shit as I did, it was just boring. And a lot of it I just spent doing nothing anyway. I do remember I was supposed to go to a dance with a fine ass bitch once. And I was like right about to go, and then I didn't have the money because I just spent it on weed. So I turned around and just left her there. Like she would have probably paid for me, but I was arrogant and I thought I'm not gonna let her do that. So I didn't even say anything. I just said I'll be right back, and I just fucking left. And she never said anything about it. Yeah, apparently gotta go find Gabe, but it ain't that fun. I miss high school though, kind of. At least it gave me something to do when I wasn't vaping in the bathroom or smoking during lunch. Yeah, I did a lot of dumb shit. I miss skipping the pep rallies though. Because I hated the pep rallies, but the ones in the small town I went to school in for a little, like the ones in the big school was fun. The one in the small town was just, they were all pitiful. I actually felt bad, and I never went back.
Bad guys dealt with.
His cyber dog atomic core. It's active. That means an exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical failure.
Steady. Fighting.
Ooh. I have a big problem with Grand Theft Autos. I'm gonna have to turn those fucking radios off, or I'm gonna get copyrighted to oblivion. I mean, it's not like I monetize it, but if I wanted to, I don't want that stopping me.
That's all. I hope it doesn't hurt too bad.
Damn it. Wow, I didn't know that gun sucked so bad.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
So yeah, this has been a one-off of Big Mountain. Or Old World Blues. Fun DLC.